All right, welcome back to my weekly freelance check-in. So, I missed last week and I nearly crashed out. So, here's what we're going to do about it this week. So, last week I think I stretched myself a little too thin. I said yes to a lot of projects and I tried to plan it out, but then ran into some tech issues. And one project ended up taking a little bit longer than I hoped. And, that started on Monday and it just started this snowball cascading effect. I think I've reached this inflection point of I have maybe too much work to do all at once, especially when you're doing all of the editing and filming and all that stuff. Is it enough to hire some help? Is that going to be worth it to free up some things, not make as much money, but free up some room for me to grow? So I think I'm at that point, which is awesome to be in 3 months. So I'm really excited for that. What I want to do this week is finish some of the projects that are on my plate and take a day off to do a audit to figure out how have the last 3 months actually been going. Last week was great, look at all the projects I have, but there's definitely has to be a change in my scheduling and the amount of things that I'm taking on. So this week we'll sit down for an audit. Let's see how 3 months have been going, which projects have the best ROI, which ones can we offload, does that make sense, where do we want to continue growing. So I think that is a much needed break and step that I'm going to have to take to continue growing. So last week, I finished a lot of projects. On Friday, I had a really awesome networking opportunity up in a studio in Boulder that I'm really excited for. I'm really excited to see where that goes. I actually got an opportunity to go work for Sing Me a Story, recording an artist, which I haven't done actually in like a year. So I'm kind of excited to have that project back because that helps a little bit of the creative muscle of recording bands and setting up mics and being a little more tactile, going to venues and studios and things like that. So Friday was actually a really good day. I needed that networking thing. I needed to unplug and take a break. I needed this recording thing, and then I took the weekend off to just reset and relax. So this week I have several projects that I'm working on, hopefully launching our Angry Capital tomorrow. We have 6 episodes that are in editing right now. I have a video shoot tomorrow night that I'm actually excited for, running cameras, teleprompters, lights, mics, doing all that by myself. That'll be tomorrow night and possibly Wednesday night, and then finishing up a couple other edits, just making sure those are all set. Then finding time to do this on a Monday so I don't have to worry about it later. Hopefully getting the Sample Flip Friday done much earlier in the week so I don't have to worry about that. And then doing this audit and then seeing where I want to focus going forward. I think I have one more severance check coming, so my parachute is about to go away. So we really have to double down. I got 2 weeks left to really figure that out, get my last check, and then finalize this plan. I think I have a really good plan, but some of the business side just needs to be done. Some of the weed pulling, some of those hard conversations have to be had. But luckily I'm at that point already where I'm ready to have those conversations and figure out the best path going forward.